Peter Daniels was born over 60 years ago into a poor South Australian home. His family were third-generation welfare recipients. At school, he was told by his teacher that he was a bad boy that would never amount to anything. He dropped out of school at the age of 13, having failed every grade, and was branded illiterate by the time he was 14. As far as he was concerned, his family background and lack of scholastic success meant he was born to lose. When he was 16, he met his future wife Rabina, and they were married when Peter turned 21. At the age of 26, Peter was an illiterate bricklayer whose manners were as rough as the bricks he laid. On May the 25th, 1959, Peter Daniels was invited to attend a Billy Graham crusade in Adelaide, and his life was changed forever. He was so challenged by the message that Peter offered to build a hospital in India for the Australian Missionary Organisation. He was brought down to earth with a thud when his offer was rejected due to the low standard of his application, which contained 27 spelling mistakes. From that moment on, Peter Daniels decided he would change completely and embark on a total self-improvement program. He studied every night, reading thousands of books and biographies, and got people to correct his pronunciation. He worked hard, disciplined himself, and set goals. At first, he did not succeed. He went broke in business 3 times in a 5-year period. But Peter emerged determined to succeed. For 4 years, he studied real estate before starting his next venture. By the 1980s, his company had become one of the largest real estate companies of its kind in Australia, with branch offices in Singapore and Hong Kong. Today, Peter J. Daniels is a self-made multi-millionaire. His manners and language are impeccable. He is one of Australia's leading businessmen and is the director of many companies in Australia and overseas. He is a world authority on leadership, personal development and goal setting. Author of a wide range of books, including bestseller How to Reach Your Life's Goals. Peter J. Daniels has featured in many international newspapers, talk shows and television interviews.
The road to glory, both spiritual and secular. Mr. Daniels is a very wealthy businessman and a born-again Christian, and he's just written a book for poor people called How to Be Happy Though Rich. Now, Peter Daniels didn't start out rich. His origins are about as humble as they come. Product of a broken home, illiterate until his mid-20s. It's a classic rags-to-riches story. Ian Olschwager reports on the curious mixture that is Peter J. Daniels.
Well, I have 29 major goals in my life, and right up to my 80th birthday. I carry in my wallet a little card that tells me everything I have to do every month for the next 10 years.
What is the world coming to?
Welcome to Top Level.
I'd like you to quickly tell us about Mr. Peter Daniels.
He's one of the most successful men in the field that he operates in the world today.
I don't have the qualifications to enter university, but I have doctorates and other honors. You know, I don't think we need to go too much into theory. Theory is the language of the scholar, but pragmatism is the language of the leader. We are facing, within the next 5 years, a trade war. And I believe it'll be the greatest trade war in the history of the human race. And South Africa somehow has to fit into that and not only be better than anyone else, but be outstanding.
Welcome to the Hour of Power.
I am proud, honored, and complimented to be asked to compose a foreword to one of the best books ever written on goal setting. I learned more than I have learned from any other single source on the principles, the power, and the possibilities in setting personal goals.
I used to work night after night and pray night after night. This book is the outcome of that and the outcome of my life.
He has involvement in 127 countries and has served as a chairman of the board in numerous corporations. Ladies and gentlemen, we're proud to present the International Chairman of the Advisory Board of Directors of the Family of Eagles, Mr. Peter J. Daniel.